those open dunks. Pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort. Well, getting back to Howard again, I mean, anytime you have a chance to get probably the best center in the league, it's a huge deal, and I think you just go for it. You do whatever it takes to get him. So I think this is a coup. I mean, Howard's had his problems. He had the back issue last year, all the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando, but in the end, this guy is a monster, the best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
Here's Nash. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Backing down is Howard. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Howard. Gasol's got his second basket of the game. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Feeds to Johnson. Kicks it to Lopez. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Nash kicks to World Peace. Right side, World Peace. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Top of the key. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by World Peace. Nash has got his first 2 points. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Mike Brown and I shared a few moments. We talked about the problems a player like Deron Williams presents, and he didn't hesitate, saying that Williams' combination of size and speed are major areas of concern, saying Deron is such a handful physically, there's no way to keep him out of the paint with a single defender. It's simply not possible. Guys, we've seen it so often.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Nets. And it's blocked by Johnson. Williams against Nash. Williams attacking. The feed to Lopez. Over World Peace. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Guys, you talk about Avery Johnson, the coach of the Nets. With 5+ seasons of NBA coaching experience, and as a head coach, he got his start on that great Mavericks team. He's the fastest coach in NBA history to get to 150 wins. That says a lot.
Here's Gasol, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Nash drives in over Williams, and again it's Steve Nash.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Williams kicks to Johnson. To Lopez. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Nice putback. That's why you want guys working hard on the boards at both ends of the floor.
There's the dish to Howard. Howard draws the double. World Peace. Right side, World Peace. Drops in the tray.
World Peace for 3.
World Peace has got his first 3 points of the game.
And going back to what Clark mentioned with Avery Johnson, you know, that first full season as a head coach with Dallas, he won Coach of the Year, and the team made it all the way to the finals. Not bad for a rookie.
And the basket good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Howard. Rebounded by the Nets. Now here's Williams. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Johnson's shot is off.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Nash the pass to Kobe. Shot from the wing. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Williams gets a screen from Humphries. And Williams, here we go, over Howard. And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. And that one's good. Nash has got 6. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And this really is such an interesting time for the Nets because the move to Brooklyn, I think, has elevated the image of that franchise. You know, they used to be the little brothers to the Knicks, and playing across the river in New Jersey. But now they basically are sharing the spotlight in the Big Apple, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Antawn Jamison's checked in for Pau Gasol. Williams kicks to Johnson. That's tipped. Kobe with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Great D that time from Johnson.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Yeah, Nets are now in one of the premier locations, Steve, for any sports franchise, even if it was a short move. And I think, Clark, with that move, the whole mindset has seemingly changed.
Well, you can certainly call them a big market team now, and a lot of free agents will probably be interested in signing there. So definitely they've got a working advantage in their favor now.
Here's Wallace. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lakers leading by 4. Jamison with a screen for Nash. Kobe, Howard, Lopez covering. Kobe dishes to Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Steve Nash. The Nets also changing it up. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Marshawn Brooks in for Chris Humphries. Nets trail by 4. Outside Williams. Back to Johnson. Evans, a screen on Barnes. Johnson, the pass to Wallace. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
Here's Blake. Throws it up high. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Here's Williams following the basket by Dwight Howard. That drops.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Nice shot by Jamison.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. Get you a good look at the hoop. Antawn Jamison, one of the most versatile scoring forwards in the game. He can hurt you in a number of ways. He can make the long-range shot, but it's that unique array of slip shots and floaters around the basket that sets him apart. You know, and I think it goes without saying, guys, but his strength and body control scoring in close, that's what makes him special. You can see it with the shooting percentages inside. I mean, he's a tremendous finisher.
And I'd say this about him, too. I mean, if you're the guy defending him, you better be on your toes because he can take you off the dribble very easily and effectively. And, you know, guys, going back to Jamison, they say as a child his dad accidentally set up the rim at 11 feet. And that may have something to do with his soft touch on those in-between shots. He's really got a unique talent for being able to finish a variety of ways over bigger defenders from anywhere from right at the rim all the way out to 17 or 18 feet. They're clicking offensively. A nice rhythm here, coming out strong.
Shooting an excellent percentage. That's why they've got the lead.
Wallace left side. Passes it to Brooks. Back to Wallace. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
Lakers leading by 5. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Brooks covering. Backing down is Bryant. Jamison. He feeds it to Barnes. Clock at 6. Johnson over to help. Over Brooks. Kobe can't hit. Nets trail by 5. Wallace kicks to Brooks. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Staples Center was just an unwelcoming venue all around last season. And the Lakers did their part by defending the home court, not only with pride, but passion, too.
First free throw is good. Lakers always tough, as you mentioned, Clark, here at home. And last year, no different. Ended up 26-7 here inside the Staples Center. Was a big part, Steve, of why they were able to win the Pacific Division.
Well, any team that is a serious championship contender, Kevin, is going to control its home floor. And the Lakers, despite the fact that they lost in the conference semifinals, they were a contender, and they controlled their home floor pretty much all season long.
Well, a new city, a new logo and color scheme for the Nets. Looks kind of sharp and snappy from where I'm standing. Very simple with just the black and the white.
Now here's Gasol. Nets trail by 4. Watson with it. Brooks guarded by Kobe. Fires from deep. Brooks misses.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there, no question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher, so that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, I think it's accurate to call the Dwight Howard situation a saga, and it has, at least for the moment, calmed down. A trade to the Los Angeles Lakers has now thrust them squarely into the championship picture. First, the acquisition of star point guard Steve Nash, and now the best center in the league. The tough Western Conference just got tougher. Kevin?
The story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris. Here is Watson, guarded by Blake. Johnson off the pick from Lopez. And there's the pass to Brooks. Shoots from the baseline. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
And Mike Brown, Coach of the Year back in Cleveland in 2009. He's really a proven winner. Very smart, young, got a lot of charisma. His players like him. And I think still developing as a coach. He's going to get better and better. He's got plenty of good years ahead of him.
Here is Watson, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. World peace against Johnson. Here's Watson, rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Steve, Mike Brown, a top 20 win percentage in the all-time coaching ranks. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive. Of course, he had plenty of help in Cleveland with LeBron James. If you have LeBron, you're going to have a good record. And now plenty of star power with the Lakers as well. But really, coaching is all about making talent work. You have to have talent in the first place, but if you do, you've got to make it work. And I think that's the challenge here in LA for Brown. They were decent last year, but to make that next step, they've got to figure out a way, and he has to figure out a way to put all these pieces together.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Howard. Barnes comes in for Antoine Jamison. And it's Nash in for Steve Blake. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Lakers. Williams dishes to Brooks. Back to Williams. Over Nash. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Brooks. Williams has got his first points in this one.
And Marshawn Brooks out of Providence. What a terrific rookie season he had. High volume scorer in college. And he continued to put up a lot of points in the NBA.
They set the pick. Nash the pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
It's interesting. Sometimes with him, the contested shots are the ones that he tends to make. Sometimes if he's wide open, he misses. But you get a hand in his face, he seems to relish it.
And on top of that, Steve, he usually saves his best for last. So many times we've seen him raise his level of play in the fourth quarter, exactly when the game's on the line. Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
And Clark, going back to Brooks, the 25th pick in the 2011 draft for a late first-round pick to be in the Rookie of the Year conversation. And I think that's one heck of an accomplishment.
And well-deserved, too, Kevin. His offensive versatility from the outset is the thing that really shined. Three-pointers, drives, and the in-between game. He can put it in the basket.
Now here's Williams. Feeds it to Brooks. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside, Kobe kicks to Barnes. Leads him in there. And Meeks kicks to Gasol. The feed now to Kobe. Over Brooks. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Not a lot of people knew what to make of the Lakers last season. I mean, first year with Mike Brown as the head coach, an aging group, maturing group, if you will. But they showed they still have that Laker magic at times.
Williams with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Williams double team. Puts up a 3. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
Back to the Lakers, they struggled at times, but by the end of the season, Steve, they looked just as good as any team in contention for the title.
Well, you knew that, it was going to take some time with the new coach as they put everything together. But defensively, that team was really good all season long. Offensively, they had their growing pains, but by the end of the year, I thought they had kicked it into gear pretty well.
Here's Humphries following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Brooks kicks to Watson. Over Bryant. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Lakers leading by 7. Barnes can't get it to go.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Lakers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Kobe dishes to Gasol, and that one's good. Gasol's got 6 points. Nets trail by 9. And here's Watson. Humphries kicks to Watson. Pass to Brooks. Backs in. The dish now to Watson. Passes to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Williams up on top. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Gasol. And Antoine Jamison is subbed in for Jody Meeks. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for C.J. Watson. Kobe against Johnson. Jamison with a screen on Johnson. The open shot, Kobe, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, when the Nets made the trade for Darren Williams a few seasons ago, Kevin, they were thought to have made a steal of a deal.
You're right.
But you look at the haul they gave up, and it was a pretty steep price to pay.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Nets. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Johnson, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Over Nash. Great D that time from Nash. Going back to that trade you're talking about, Clark, several first-round picks and Favors, who has blossomed the last year or two up in Utah. Devin Harris was sent there as well. Not exactly cheap, Steve, but they had to give up a lot.
Well, gaining a superstar is never cheap, Kevin. And I thought the interesting thing about that trade was that New Jersey, now Brooklyn, of course, they didn't have any assurances from Darren Williams that he would re-sign. So it was really a major gamble at the time.
Nice shot by Jamison.
Just pouring it on and adding to this big lead.
Steve, they're playing outstanding basketball, and they've been doing it all game at both ends.
Backing down is Wallace to end the run. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Alley-oop pass.
I'm not sure if any play is going to top that one.
Maybe the only play that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yep. Even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Johnson.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
At a world peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Steve Nash. Marshawn Brooks is checked in for the Nets. Watson comes in for Darren Williams. That's good from Johnson.
Well, what can I say about Joe Johnson? I know he's an enigma to some, but he's one of my favorite players to watch. A big guy for a wing player at 6'7", probably about 240 pounds, chiseled up, and just a tremendous skill level. He can really do it all, especially offensively.
World peace. Brooks covering. And it's world peace missing.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Here's Brooks. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Joe Johnson, a good athlete, not a guy with blow-by speed, but with his size and ball handling ability. You know, Steve, he can just play over the top of most defenders. He's so long.
Yeah, Johnson can get his shot just about any time he wants, Kevin. It's the length. It's also the strength. I mean, he's got such a strong body and good ball handling ability, as you said. So he gets his hip on you when he has the ball. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Here's Blake after Joe Johnson's score. He feeds it to Blake. Jamison. World Peace dishes to Jamison. Over Evans. Howard. The second chance bucket is good. Howard's got 8.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Watson kicks to Brooks. Lopez sends a screen for Brooks. Over Howard. Again, the Nets for 2.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
1:49 left in the first half. Lakers leading by 12. Dishes it to Blake. Just 5 to shoot. Kobe is guarded by Johnson. And that is good.
Kobe Bryant.
And it's now 26 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Watson kicks to Johnson. Guarded by Kobe. Fader on the way. Johnson's shot is off.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the board. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead, and it shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Jamison is a versatile scorer at that power forward position. He can step outside, knock down the perimeter shot all the way out to the three-point line. And he's got that interesting in-between game, those little flip shots and floaters that make him so difficult to cover.
It's unorthodox, but my, has it been effective for a long time. Jamison gets his shots off quick. Inside, he's got all of the flips and up and unders and floaters and half hooks. He doesn't give the defense much time to react. He's quick in getting his shot off no matter what type of shot it is. You know, the Lakers have long been the pride of the West for the better part of the century, but every so often they can hit tough stretches, and last year they had a hard time with the East.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. Lakers leading by 14. Now Nash, 8 points for him. He dishes it to Meeks. Back to Nash. Lock at 6. He kicks it to Gasol. Gets it to go. Gasol's got 8 points. Yeah, they just couldn't do what the rest of the Western Conference playoff teams did against the East, and the Lakers, Steve, were 9 up and 9 down, right at 500.
Yeah, kind of surprising, given that the East was the weaker conference for sure. I would have expected a better record from the Lakers. They really got off to a slow start, particularly on the road, and I think that cost them a little bit at the end.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Here's Meeks. He's covered by Watson. Nash drives in. Williams with the block. They recover. From half court, no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 16.
The Nets.
Well, folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Number one concern in the event of emergency evacuation.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Only out and away from the facility.
Welcome to halftime. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Out at Staples Center, a lopsided game through 2. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Brooklyn. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. While Kobe is making it look easy against Brooklyn. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And the Nets, they've been struggling a bit. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. Darren Williams not looking good. An abysmal field goal percentage. The shot not cooperating. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to the action in Los Angeles.
And now we return to the action here at the Staples Center in the heart of downtown L.A. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spots in that defense. Very efficient game for him so far.
Yeah, and I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here or there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe, Metta, and Pau Gasol are the guys that make up the 2, 3, and 4 slots. Howard is out there with Nash. Lakers leading by 14. Now here's Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Howard. Goes for the alley-oop. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
10 seconds.
Nash, the pass to Kobe. They shoot again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
With the move to Brooklyn now complete, we can look back at how the Nets fared in terms of playoff appearances during their time in New Jersey. They did a decent job of getting to the playoff while in New Jersey.
The finals a couple times. And Kobe drops them both. And it was hard, Steve, when the Nets were in the ABA. They won the 3 titles in 5 years, but the New Jersey version just didn't have that same success.
Well, the best years for the Nets were probably when Jason Kidd was running the show back a few years ago. They made the finals in consecutive years. But now it's a chance to start new in Brooklyn, start something special. And they're going to bank on this new venue, new location to try to jumpstart their franchise.
And World Peace kicks to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lopez. World Peace dishes to Gasol. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gasol's got 12.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
Lakers leading by 16.
You know, one of the strongest players in the NBA, to me, has to be Metta World Peace, also known as the Artest, formerly known as Ron.
You like that, don't you, Clark? Huh?
Yeah, I like that play on words. I do like that play on words. But clearly, Ron, one of the strongest guys to have ever played.
And blocked.
Just 1 of 4 now to start this third quarter.
Here's Wallace. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wallace has got 13. Here's Nash. He's got 8. And for Metta World Peace, some have said the name is a little ironic when you look at that elbow he threw that caught James Harden right in the head late last season in Los Angeles.
Well, throughout his career, we know Metta World Peace, formerly Ron Artest, has been very erratic. His issues off the court well chronicled, and he's made progress. There's no denying that. But with anybody that's had issues, whatever the compulsive behavior is, there are flare-ups and relapses. And that's what we saw with Ron, unfortunately. He's done a lot of good things. He won the NBA Citizenship Award, and deservedly so. So hopefully we won't see any more episodes like that James Harden elbow. That was hard to watch, guys.
Timeout called, the Nets.
You know, another great season for Kobe Bryant last year, and he actually traveled to Germany in the offseason for a special treatment to his knee and his ankle. So he said made a huge difference in his ability to play without pain.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Williams defended by Nash. It's a look. And the rebound goes to Howard. Steve, you mentioned that special treatment overseas that Kobe went through. Some friends said that he had been contemplating retirement prior to the treatment. But he felt so good, he said, I might play another 2, 3, 4 years.
Well, he's on record as saying he doesn't want to keep playing if he can't dominate and be dominant. So the injuries held him back more than he's let on, but the treatments have actually made him feel better.
Outside Williams, back to Lopez. Johnson right side. Williams. Here's Humphries, and he lays it straight in. Humphries has got 6. Lakers leading by 16. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And how about what Chris Humphries has been through the last couple of years? Not only emerging as a really good NBA player, but the celebrity marriage and the quick divorce took so much heat. He was routinely booed throughout the NBA. I think fans just kind of having fun with it, but couldn't have been that fun for him.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Evans comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Watson in for Darren Williams. Nash outside. The pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. Here's Howard. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And 12 points for Howard. And you mentioned the heat Humphries took from the fans. Credit him for playing through it and turning it into another productive season.
Yeah, he certainly did that. The highest scoring and rebounding averages of his career, Kevin.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Anytime they've needed a hoop, he's taken over one shot after another. Boy, is he playing well.
Here is Watson following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Watson kicks to Johnson. Over Bryant, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Nash the pass to World Peace. Howard with this screen on Wallace. Gasol dishes to World Peace. Feeds it to Nash. He's covered by Watson. Nash outside. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Kobe kicks to Howard. Howard draws the double and finished off by Gasol.
As soon as the double team came, he immediately looked to find the open man.
On the wing, Wallace, covered by World Peace. The Nets working the ball around now. Humphrey sets a pick for Johnson. Kicks it to Evans. Gasol with the block.
Big lead on the boards usually equals a big lead in the game. This team is on cruise control.
Well, the rebounding differential is double digits already, so this is a team that just looks bigger and tougher than the opponent.
Johnson, the pass to Watson. And there's the feed to Humphries. No good. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers leading by 20. Nash outside. And World Peace backs down. The fadeaway. Shot's good. World Peace has got 5 points so far.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Watson kicks to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Reggie Evans. That is his first foul of the game.
A little over overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Antoine Jamison's checked in for Howard. Barnes comes in for Meta World Peace. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Kobe. Then for the Nets, Marshawn Brooks comes in for Reggie Evans. Darren Williams is subbed in for C.J. Watson. Blake with it, Brooks covering. Blake dishes to Jamison. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 11 points in the game.
Did you see the pick there? Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
Williams with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Brooks right side. Over Blake. Brooks with the bucket. Brooks has got 12 in the game.
The defense that time didn't do quite enough. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to stop him when he gets in tight.
Blake passes to Nash. Now the dish to Blake. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Here's Blake. Scooped up. Here's Gasol. That one goes. Count. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Fast break. Here they come. Nash over Williams. That's good from Nash on the assist by Gasol. And that's 10 points for Nash.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Brooks kicks to Wallace. He passes to Johnson for the three. Good. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Nash with it. He's got 10. Gasol covered by Humphries. That's good. And that's now 18 points for Pau Gasol.
You know, he's having a special quarter. 100% field goal shooter. They need to continue to ride it and work to get him good shots.
Brooks kicks to Williams. Defended by Nash. Fades. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
Jamison dishes to Nash. Lobs the up.
Unbelievable.
How did he do that?
You know, that's a play very few players have the guts to even try.
Yeah, you know, it's hard enough, Clark, to complete an alley-oop pass to one of your teammates, let alone yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
He does have a little bit of showman in him, that's for sure.
Now here's Johnson. 22 points for him. Over Barnes. Cans the 12-footer. And that's now 24 points for Johnson.
This team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
Barnes passes to Blake. Jamison with a screen on Brooks. Blake kicks to Jamison. Can't hit, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Marshawn Brooks in this one, he has 12 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Jamison. World Peace comes in for Matt Barnes. And Kobe is subbed in for Steve Blake. The Nets also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Humphries. And it's Evans in for Gerald Wallace. He's off on the second.
Well, you think about the trade that brought Pau Gasol to the Lakers. That's what transformed them into a championship team because he gave them that interior presence, the passing ability as a big man, and the complement to Kobe Bryant. He's been a huge factor in L.A.
He used that pick to perfection. Gasol's got 20.
they have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Williams in the post, defended by Nash. Looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Going back to Gasol, you know, his ability to play both the center and the power forward position has been a huge help.
Yeah, always one of my favorite players to watch, Pau Gasol. Quick, skilled, he's 7 feet tall, every bit of it. Can play the 4 and face up and hurt people. I think he's gotten better each and every year he's been in LA, and that's a testament to his work ethic.
And that one misses.
Well, Dwight Howard is a fun-loving type of guy, but he had all kinds of problems a year ago. Originally asked for a trade, and then he backed off the demand. And there were reports that he had asked management to fire Stan Van Gundy. So I think the biggest question with Dwight Howard is just the maturity. You know, he came straight out of high school to the NBA, and you wonder if he ever figured out how to be a part of a team and how to really be a leader.
And you think about Orlando, from the fans to the coach to the other players on that roster, the whole situation with Howard not seeming fully committed, really, really tough on everybody.
Yeah, commitment is really the lifeblood of any team, Kevin. You know that. We know it as broadcasters, being part of a team. When a player's not invested completely, especially a player as important as Dwight Howard is, it's really hard to be at your best and optimize your performance.
Here's Gasol. Deron Williams picking up that last basket. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Back to Lopez. Over Gasol. Lopez, no luck. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
Kobe gets a screen from Howard. And World Peace kicks to Kobe. Over Brooks. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Now, let's check in with Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Lakers with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. It was in the third quarter when things started falling their way, and they were able to build this lead. No doubt they'll try to keep that momentum going through the end.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Johnson, Wallace, and Humphries are the 2, 3, and 4 in order. Deron Williams out there with Brook Lopez. Now here's Williams. Back to Lopez. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Now, part of the reason they are where they are is that they have taken care of the ball for the most part. Well, when you see a huge dunk like that, you start to think, what's the best dunk you've ever seen in person? I know for me, it was Tom Chambers dunking over the top of Mark Jackson way back in 1989, where he literally jumped off of his chest and elevated another foot or two. Just an amazing dunk.
Lakers foul call. Stephen Lake. That's his second personal foul. Shooting. Deron Williams taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Williams. And the Lakers with some changes. Barnes comes in for Antoine Jamison. And it's Nash in for Steve Blake. Marshawn Brooks is checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for Williams. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Williams against Nash. Pass to world peace. Johnson's there. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Nash kicks to Barnes. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Nets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Williams against Nash. Pass to Wallace. High post Lopez. Back to Wallace. Up and in on the layups.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Lakers leading by 23. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
You know, guys, you look at it, one turnover in the game, sometimes that can get overlooked. But I think it shows how well he's playing. I mean, he's really making the most of every possession.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwight Howard. And a change for the Nets. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Williams kicks to Wallace. Rebound by Meta World Peace. World Peace has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nash left side. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And 12 points for Nash.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Williams dishes to Brooks. Back to Williams. Over Barnes. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers leading by 23. Nash outside. He feeds it to Gasol. Barnes. Kobe sets the pick for Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. The rebound by the Nets. Wallace has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Williams. And it's Williams again missing. Nash outside. Dishes it to World Peace.
Well, it was talked about quite a bit last season, a year ago, in the condensed schedule. We saw a lot of injuries as the year went on, and I thought the schedule just took too much of a physical toll, just playing the way they did on that accelerated schedule.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Kobe. Over Evans. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got 34. Steve, you look back at the players who had to be shut down. Aldridge, Horford, Lee, Bogut, Curry. Big names missing the end of the season.
And many other names as well. I mean, you could have gone on and on, Kevin. But when you have to play back-to-back-to-back games, I mean, it's crazy. And I think last year was a difficult one for the players, for the teams. But, hey, that's just the way it was. And hopefully this year we'll see fewer injuries.
World Peace. Great look there, but off target. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Williams kicks to Brooks. Down low, Evans passes to Brooks. Evans, a screen on Kobe. Back to Evans. And the shot is good. Lakers leading by 20. And the Lakers call time here. switch here. Howard's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Lopez is checked in. Williams against Nash. Gasol dishes to Kobe. Over Johnson. And again, the Lakers no good. Nets trail by 20. Here's Brooks. And Gasol sends it back. Now Kobe. He dishes it to Gasol. Nash outside. And stolen by Darren Williams. Here's Wallace. Williams kicks to Lopez. Here's Brooks. Rejected by Kobe. Lakers leading by 20. Right side, Kobe. Over Williams. Shot's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 10 points in just the second half.
His offensive game is so refined, guys. Extremely well developed in just about every aspect.
The three from Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
That's more like it. That's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
Now here's Kobe. Nash outside. Barnes passes to Kobe. Johnson's there. Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 38 points.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
Williams gets a screen from Lopez. Williams kicks to Lopez. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. That's now 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Now here's Nash. He kicks it to Barnes. The pass to Kobe. And another basket for the Lakers.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
Now here's Wallace. And it's blocked. Nash outside. And it's blocked by Johnson.
Steve Nash is one of the most amazing stories ever in the NBA in terms of late career success. I mean, we're talking about a player who didn't make his first All-Star game until he was 27. And yet in his 30s, he won 2 league MVPs and was back in the All-Star game last season again.
The first one falls. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Nets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Kobe. That is good.
And you know, again, going back to Steve Nash, he's 38 years old, and last season, guys, he shot 53% from the field, averaged around 11 assists a game. I mean, statistically, that's as effective as he's ever been in his Hall of Fame career. It's absolutely mind-blowing that he's playing at that level at this age.
Hey, come on. Took him no time at all on that one. 34 points for Johnson.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's having.
Lobs it up there. And Howard with the stuff.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Here's Williams following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Lopez. On the wing, Wallace, covered by World Peace. No good. Lakers leading by 21. Kobe kicks it over to Nash.
I'll tell you, the ability to score with your back to the basket is kind of a lost art in the NBA. Not just for big men, but for guards, too. Most players are spot-up shooters and drivers. Very few players can really go down on the block and make a move to score.
Timeout called, the Nets. Steve, the ability to score with your back to the basket isn't the prettiest play, and it doesn't get you on the highlight reels all that often, but, you know, having your back to the basket, and that is a part of your offensive arsenal, I think is very important. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, because it puts pressure on the defense. You know, there's several types of penetration in basketball, Kevin. I mean, there's obviously dribble penetration. There's shooting, but there's pass penetration. You feed the post, the entire defense has to react. So if you have a threat down there, you can really set screens, you can change your offense, you can diversify it. It becomes a lethal weapon.
The shot by Williams, no good.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Howard setting the pick for Kobe. Feeds to World Peace. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 7th assist in the game. The Nets shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Williams to stop the run. Another miss by Williams.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Kobe with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Hits the bucket. Kobe's got 42 in the game.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Williams gets the bucket.
No, he didn't have too much space to get that shot off, but for him, he had enough.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense, because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Pocket 2, and the basket by Kobe.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Lopez. Good. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Howard with this screen on Williams. Makes the alley-oop pass. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one, over.
Here is Williams following the basket by Dwight Howard. And stolen by Nash. And it's sent back by Wallace. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Kobe's got 47 points. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Johnson goes in. Back to Williams. Over Nash. A second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting. Chris Stevens. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Howard. Barnes comes in for Pau Gasol. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kobe. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Steve Nash. And a new group in for the Nets. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Lopez. Stackhouse comes in for Gerald Wallace. Marshawn Brooks is checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Watson in for Darren Williams.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
There's the feed to Blake. The dish to Meeks. Clock at 6. World Peace. Evans grabs the board. Now Watson passes it to Stackhouse from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.